Off of pit road, 2 tire stops have gotten the Ray Evernham Dodges of Casey Atwood and Bill Elliott the top 2 spots as we work under the 5th caution of the race. Here's our Pepsi race recap. 81-degree day in South Florida as Elliott and Atwood led the field of 43 to the green flag. Lap number 60, Jeff Gordon. Watch this move on Sterling Marlin coming to pit road. Beautiful. Gordon took the spot away from Marlin coming in and left him coming out. It's been tough on pit lane all day. Gordon here getting nicked up when he made contact with Jeff Green. He was 9th at the time. After the little payback bump, he came back down pit road to get the fender fixed. Fell back to 27th. Lap 174. Watch, close call leaving the pit road as Casey Atwood almost collides with Mark Martin. This is another Jeff Gordon close call. Dale Earnhardt Jr. the bumper.
All clear, all clear.
Gordon with a nice save there. Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick waged a terrific fight for the top spot. 4 laps they ran like this side by side before Stewart finally won out. And here's the most recent caution, only crash of the day. Stacy Compton loses control and hits the turn 1 wall. All the other cautions have been for debris. The main story of the day, not included in those pictures, was an incident at lap 111. Ward Burton was leaving his pit stall right behind Ricky Rudd's car. Casey Atwood came out of his. Atwood and Burton made contact, sending Burton through Ricky Rudd's pit stall where his crew was working on the car. Bobby Burrell and John Bryan, 2 members of Ricky Rudd's crew, were injured. They've been transported to local hospitals. Burrell with a head injury, and Bryan with a left knee injury and a concussion. And those are the latest updates we have on those 2 gentlemen. My thoughts certainly with them. Ricky Rudd has continued on in the race. Rudd is running in 16th place. Jeff Gordon made a green flag pit stop. Then the caution came out. He is running in 29th, 1 lap down.
And you see that Casey Atwood with those 2 tire stop comes out first. Dave Burns.
Well, I've been talking about these brakes situation here. Ken Schrader had none when he came into pit road, so he said, let's get some brake pads changed. They're looking over the whole system and changing pads.
Schrader behind the wall. No cars out of this race. Mike Wallace in the 12 is on the tail end of the lead lap.
Green, green, green.
Hoping for a quick caution if he can stay in front of Casey Atwood.
The 10 car of Johnny Benson in the same situation, and Benson gets on the inside of the 12 car.
Benson in 26th place, Mike Wallace in 25th. Here comes the leader, Casey Atwood, in the 19. So Mike Wallace didn't pay off for him, staying on the track under that caution.
And that pit stop that he made for tires, when he felt like his car was running badly, got to his window, decided to make a pit stop, change 4 tires. That strategy did not work out as well because the caution flag then came out and he caught him a lap down.
That was a lap 219. Wallace made the stop. The caution came out at 224, just 5 laps later. Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick back together again on the racetrack.
And this is where Tony, I mean, you know, he's got to go. He's in this traffic. In the meantime, the leaders are stretching out because they have no traffic to deal with. So Tony's got to get by these guys.
Tell you what, Jeff Burton has passed 2 cars on this restart already in the first couple of laps. He's passed Tony Stewart. He's passed Kevin Harvick. And he just moved around the lap car of Jeff Gordon.
But before this last pit stop, I think Jeff's car was faster, but it seemed like after about 10 or 12 laps, his car fell off.
Well, he's making the most of it now.
So we'll see if they made some adjustments that helped that.
How about the 99 car, Matt?
Well, I spoke to Frank Stoddard, Jeff Burton's crew chief. He told me they put 1 pound in the right front, a half a pound in the right rear. They went up on the track bar and 4 tires to try to help loosen up that 99 car. So far, so good. Jeff says he feels like the car is better. And Tony Stewart says he doesn't like this set of tires versus the last set.
Well, that doesn't sound like a lot of changes, but it is here at Homestead because the cars are very sensitive to change here. So that's a lot of change for the 99 of Jeff Burton.
Harvick and Stewart still fighting it out, this time for 5th and 6th.
But once again, we've seen it takes about 10 laps for Tony to get his car going versus his competition.
Question for you then is, 34 laps to go. By the time he uses 10 of those up to get going, does he have enough time to pass all those cars and get to Casey Atwood for another win?
I don't think he does, because Casey has stretched out a pretty nice distance between him and Tony Stewart right now.
It was 4 seconds the last time by.
Check it out. From Stewart up to the leader, Casey Atwood, second car in the frame. Bill Weber.
Well, Casey having a solid run, as you guys have been talking about. Ray Evernham, his car owner, and Sammy Johnson, crew chief, working with him on the radio. Early in the race, Benny talked about how this team was good at Phoenix. Well, here's why. They came here the week and tested early in the week, found something here that they thought would help them at Phoenix. They went to Phoenix and used that and found some more that they felt would help them here. Ray Evernham said he had a meeting with Casey Atwood on Tuesday and said, we're going to go down to Homestead, we're going to practice well, we're going to win the pole, and we're going to win the race. The only problem was Bill Elliott had the room bugged, and he won the pole.
Yeah. Casey, though, qualifying on the outside of the front row. This is the second time in the race he's led. He was out front earlier from lap 64 to 78. He's trying to put Johnny Benson back a lap down.
That was a good move by Casey Atwood to go on the outside and not try to force the issue and go to the inside.
Earlier in the broadcast, Bill reported on what Ray Evernham had to say about all the rumors on Casey Atwood and his future with the team. Let's hear from Ray himself, his thoughts on Casey Atwood.
Kid's got a lot of talent. Really, I expect him to be good here. He's real good at the flat track stuff, but it takes a lot of time to become a competitive Winston Cup racing. We talked about it the other day. He can go fast. Now he's got to learn how to race, and it's just going to take him some time to do that. And we just got to be patient and keep getting him seat time until he reaches that point.
Well, exactly. I mean, and that's what Ray's doing. Ray knows that it takes some time to get a rookie up to speed, especially in this series. I think Casey's doing a great job.
The left side of his car is all used up. Did you see that? That must have been from the Ward Burton crash on pit road earlier.
Right.
And Tony Stewart is losing spots. Michael Waltrip got behind the 15 car. His teammate, Bobby Labonte, is now right behind him. He's not going forwards, Tony isn't. He's going backwards.
His car right in the center, it seems like, this is the worst I've seen it all day. He's not rolling through the center and getting on the throttle early like he has been all day long.
And the report we get from Stewart's pit is he does not like the way this set of tires feels on his race car. Stacy Compton involved in a crash that brought out a caution a couple of minutes ago. Dave Burns is with him now.
And I think we have another brake story, Alan. Stacy, is that what put you out? Problems with the brakes?
Yeah, I hate it for the guys in this Kodiak Dodge. We ran good all day, and I was marching away to the front, and brakes had faded a little bit late in the run. I got to running pretty hard with Ward and a couple other cars, got to using them pretty heavy, and stepped on them when I went off in the corner and didn't have any, and just lost it. Tried to keep it out of Ward, and then around she went. We ended up backing in. I hate it for the guys. We had a good run going, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We'll go get them next week in Atlanta.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, he did walk out himself. He's going to walk away now. He said it was a pretty hard hit, though, about as hard as he ever wants to take.
And Michael Waltrip, the 15 car, the Napa Chevrolet, goes by Kevin Harvick, moves into 5th.
Great day for Mikey. Now let's mention that Ken Schrader has come back onto the track after the brake repairs on his car. He's back in 42nd place, though. Stacy Compton, the only driver out of this race.
Use it up. Let's go get that 31.
That's Keith Barnwell, the spotter, talking to Michael Waltrip. Mikey started the race in 8th place.
99 is the only one on 4 tires in front of you, man. You're about a 10th and a half quicker. Come on.
Only top 10 finishes Michael Waltrip has had this season were the 2 races at Daytona. Wow. That's it. Best finish here at Homestead, 34th last year.
Well, he may like this place a little bit better after today.
Things are going well. And he is the top running car from the Dale Earnhardt Incorporated stable. Kenny Wallace in 14th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 15th.
I tell you, somebody better make a pretty serious charge pretty quick, or they're not going to catch Tony, the 19 car of Casey Atwood. And what was that all about?
Boy, that was a big block Tony put on Sterling Marlin.
Here comes Bobby Labonte joining that race. Got to be something more to that than just a block.
Yeah,
maybe
sure we didn't see all of it.
Sterling bumped him somewhere back along the way.
Man, that Tony, I don't know what Tony's car's doing, but it looks loose to me right now. It is loose.
Wow. How about Bobby Labonte, Marty?
Well, they had an excellent pit stop, and Benny, I have some really, really bad news.
What's that?
Let me show you the clock. 13.82. I have timed it twice off of the video camera that they have. Jeff Chandler has been in this business for 17 years. He is one of the tire changers for Bobby Labonte. He swears this is the honest truth, and you owe them money this week. 13.82. Come on.
It's under 13.
Under 13.
Come on, Benny.
Marty, where have you been?
I'm trying to help out Chandler. He's been doing this for 17 years. The man's retiring. He needs money.
Sorry.
Boy, Tony's got his hands full.
Yes, he does. As Bobby Labonte goes by. Tony Stewart, who has dominated this race, is now back in ninth.
Second place. Jeff Burton has caught Bill Elliott. The 12 car is Mike Wallace. He's in 26th place, a lap down.
And Jeff Burton tried to drive in on the inside and get by Bill Elliott. Could not quite get it done.
Elliott trying to get up and catch his teammate Casey.